Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I done created me a chat list of individuals I'm gonna expose. And first on the docket is Seth Myers. So we're gonna take a real close look tonight at Seth Myers. We need to take a close look at that bank account because I think he's getting paid by these people. But before we do that, thank you guys so much for your support and for your love. I finally got my PayPal straightened out, so I do not monetize these videos. I do not get paid by YouTube or any sponsors. I will not do that because I am for the people, and this channel is for the people. So if you would like to donate to this channel, please look in the description. You can do so on the Cash App or PayPal, or if I need to download something. And this is the only way that I will gain any type of monetary gain from this is from the people. Because at the end of the day, this channel is for you guys. But let's get to Seth Myers and let's have a close look at him. Until then, y'all, please subscribe, share, like, unite. Please unite. Love y'all.
A Republican senator said he was suspicious of the push to vaccinate people against COVID-19.
I'm trying to read my paper. Please, shut up.
The House GOP leader is stonewalling a commission to investigate the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol. For more on this, it's time for a closer look.
No, hell no, you won't. You fuck that up. This is a newspaper, right? It's 90% bullshit. You won't let me read it. Since you can't keep your mouth shut long enough for me to read my paper, tell me a story.
Perhaps the central theme of our politics at the moment is that one of our two major political coalitions is growing more extreme, more authoritarian, more paranoid, and more detached from reality by the day.
Boom! You never know. That's the point. Go.
Republicans seem to think Joe Biden's army of Antifa super soldiers is going to come to your house and take your Dr. Seuss books and your hamburgers, and I'm only slightly exaggerating.
Oh, let me load up my guns. Oh, shit.
Sign up for the Biden climate agenda. Researchers say you'd have to cut about 90% of red meat from your diet. For Americans, that means a limit of 4 pounds of red meat per year.
Americans would have to cut red meat consumption by a whopping 90%. That means only one burger a month.
Part of his climate or green targets are to cut our red meat. He wants to cut out 90% of the red meat that you all eat. That's 4 pounds a year.
Listen, 4 pounds a year, that's my weekly consumption of red meat at minimum.
No burgers on July 4th. No steaks on the Barbie. I'm sure Middle America is just going to love that. Can you grill those Brussels sprouts? So get ready. You can throw back a plant-based beer with your grilled Brussels sprouts and wave your American flag.
That's right. In Biden's America, you'll have to celebrate July 4th by drinking a plant-based beer as opposed to, all those meat-based beers. Does he think PBR stands for pork and beef ribs? Does he think Hams is made with real ham? I mean, what the hell am I supposed to put in my Corona now? A lime wedge? What's that? It's always been a lime wedge. Well, in my America, we drink our Corona with a pig in a blanket jammed in the neck. So Larry Kudlow is a dumb person, but hey, at least he's harmless, right? I mean, what job did he have in the Trump administration? Director of the National Economic Council. That's not good. Also, it will not surprise you to learn this dumb right-wing conspiracy theory was made up entirely out of thin air after the Daily Mail wrote an article about a University of Michigan study that had nothing to do with Biden's plan or the Green New Deal. Nowhere in Biden's plan does it say anything about reducing red meat consumption, and Biden has never uttered such a thing. And yet, on cue, Republicans have run wild with this dumb and completely baseless lie.
Bam, code X. But I don't believe you.
Anybody know what the number 2 cause of climate change, global warming emissions are by industrial activity? Number 1's buildings. We always talk about it. Number 3 is transport. What's number 2?
Consumption of meat.
Meat. We have 1.3 billion cows. They take up about 23% of the land mass of the earth. I love cows, but the methane they produce is a major contributor to global warming, much more powerful than CO2. And then when we pasture those animals, we have the fertilizers that emit nitrous oxide, and it goes on and on. And I should say that, without mentioning names, even some of the prophetic voices in the climate change debate will never mention this because they do not want to antagonize people and even suggest that we may want to change our diet and move down the food chain so that we can live healthy, respect our fellow creatures, and at the same time, mitigate climate change. So you never hear this in the debate. Never.
Lines up straight like that, right? To the right of it and to the left of it are pockets, right? In those pockets of money. Look in either one of them, pay the bill.